Good morning, Brian here, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here. This is a 2018 1-litre VTEC Turbo Honda Civic, and this is what's called a Smart model. In this video, what we're going to do is have a look around the features on the outside of the car, on the inside of the car, and we'll also go for a drive in the vehicle too. So this video is going to be useful for anyone basically that wants more information about a Civic 1-litre Turbo in the Smart spec, or if you're in Ireland and you're looking to buy this car, this video will be useful before you come to see the car. If there's any information you want on this particular car, please do give me a shout. Call, text, WhatsApp, whatever suits. 086 843 1945. Brian is my name, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Kildare. Or if you're just watching on YouTube and you think the video is useful, please do like and subscribe, because it lets me know that the videos are useful. If I missed anything, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll do another video to cater for your question. Quick history, this car we actually sold it brand new to a couple who looked after it, and I mean really well. Oh my god, that sounds like such a car salesman thing to say, but it's actually in really nice condition. And the previous owners were happy with the car, so they actually went for another Honda Civic as well. The Smart model is actually the entry model in the Civic, but it's really well equipped, and there's one thing I always find about the entry model. They just seem to always be the nicest to drive. They feel nimble and light, and I think a lot of it is because they're not cluttered and weighed down by some features like big heavy glass roofs and things like that. So let's start off by going for a drive in the car. Parts of driving as well, which are back roads, which is what I like a lot. Actually, one thing I find in these cars as well is there's nice little turbo sounds. Now, you don't really hear them unless you're listening for them, but I can hear the turbo working in the background. I'm an idiot, I like sounds like that. But anyway, on a back road like this, you can have lots of fun. So, a lot of back roads in Ireland have dips and bumps and compressions and all that kind of stuff. And the thing about it is, to have fun, you actually don't need to be going fast. You just have to engage with the twists and turns and corners and gear changes. That's what driving's all about, it's fun. What I like on these is, unlike the older model, they have independent rear suspension, so basically every corner is doing its own thing and the car just feels a lot more predictable, which just makes you a lot more confident. Then when you want to have a bit of fun, you have this lovely gear change and this cool engine. Second gear, third gear. As we're saying, because it's the entry model, it just feels light and nimble. This car is all about driving. Good level of specification, but the car's all about driving. It's enjoyable to drive. You got a back road and you buy a car like this, get onto it. And that engine, this is, as we were saying, the 127 horsepower engine. The 1.5 comes with 180 horsepower. I love the 1.5, but this actually makes a nicer sound. And they actually cruise really well on a motorway as well. Again, don't take my word for it, come try the car yourself. So, the car drives well. The second reason that people buy these cars, actually there's a very good level of equipment at the price point. At the front of the car, parking sensors will be standard. The headlights, as you can see, have a nice daytime running lamp in them, but they also actually are automatic. So at night time they come on themselves and they dip whenever you meet traffic and go into full when you're in an unlit area. The wheels on the Smart model then are a nice 16-inch wheel, and as you saw this morning with the sun, there's a lovely shiny reflective diamond cut finish on them. And the good thing with the 16-inch wheel, they're quite easy in terms of replacement over the lifetime of the car. Parking sensors are also going to be standard on the rear of this model, and the taillights are a nice LED finish. And it's a stylish looking car. There is a spoiler up high in the roof and there's a spoiler down low, but they're actually functional as well. They help channel air off the rear of the car in the most aerodynamic way possible. And while I know I'm completely biased, I think these are a cool looking car. Whenever you see them driving towards you on the road, they really catch your attention and stand out. And like what we said earlier, this particular car is a nice example. It's been really well looked after all the way through its life so far. Another reason that these cars are really popular and actually very good value for money, the boot is absolutely ridiculous in them. I've regularly brought these cars on holidays, and that boot, I'm telling you now, it's really cool. This folds back over like so, and you're left up with a massive load area, and we've loaded so much stuff into the boot of them. It's easy to use, it's quite big as well, but it's just the way you access it, it's really handy. And when you go one step further, if you drop the seats down, you end up basically with a load area that's as big as any car style van. And to be fair, I am reasonably experienced at this stage on cars. I know cars that are looked after and ones that aren't. This is a car that was really well looked after. Up through here we have a tweeter, and down through here we have a speaker as well, but just the people have done such a nice job looking after the vehicle. Around things like the rear seats in the back, they are in excellent condition. And then we have 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts, and ISOFIX along the back. We actually have one of these cars at home, and we have a young child, so we need ISOFIX. Whatever way they've managed to construct the ISOFIX on this, it is the easiest car I've ever taken or put Isofix into and out of. It is so simple. Whatever angle it's at, it just works perfect. Because in the last few months, I've taken child seats in and out of a million gazillion cars that are brought home on weekends, and this is definitely the easiest. Kangaroo pocket over here, and as we were saying then, condition is absolutely excellent. Moving up front, you have electrics for windows and mirrors in through there. The seat is height adjustable, a little bit dirty actually from my feet getting in and out, but I assure you that's completely cosmetic and easy to hoover, which we'll do before anyone collects it. So here's the thing, in terms of safety, you got a driver's airbag, you got a passenger airbag, you got a curtain one up high, you got a side one in the side of the seats. Even things like, we'll say the head restraint moves forward, and the idea is it's to increase or reduce the amount of whiplash you can possibly sustain, so increase safety in an accident when you're rear-ended. And all these doors around have side impact protection beams as well, so a very safe car, and that's even before we get into this kind of passive safety that's on the steering wheel over here. What I'm talking about then is the Honda sensing setup here. So we have things like, we'll say, cruise control, but what's cool in the cruise control is that you can set basically how far do I want to stay behind the car in front. And I've also got a lane keep assist, which is going to basically try and keep me between the lanes by manipulating the steering actively as I'm driving. So if we're trying to stay between the lanes and the functions turned on, the car will move the steering wheel trying to keep me in lane. There is one other one as well. There's a lane change warning, so if I drift out of lane, it'll vibrate and give me a message on the screen to tell me I've drifted out of lane, and it's also audible as well. This cruise control has a speed limiter also, and what's kind of really cool about that is up in the center we have this little area here which is telling us the exact speed zone we're in, which means we can see what speed zone we're in so we can respect it, but more importantly, this car is actually going to try and regulate your movements to make sure when you go into a speed zone it's warned you to tell you to slow down. Over here then controls for radio, and in through here trip computer for average speed, fuel efficiency, safety belts being worn, maintenance information, audio and Bluetooth. When you're sitting in the car, you've got the big clocks we saw as we were accelerating at the road. Over here then was our controls for things like parking sensors and lane keep warning, traction control and collision mitigation. Again, safety under 32 kilometers an hour. If you encounter an object in front of you and if you don't hit the brakes, the car's going to try and hit the brakes for you to make sure you don't hit it. The radio in through the center, what I like about it, it's simple and straightforward. So over here we've got Bluetooth, radio, and then we've media if we want to stream music or using USB connectors either. You also have digital climate control as well, speed up or slow down the fan, or automatically maintain the temperature in the car with air conditioning and front and rear windscreen demisters. It's also got USB in down through there, and it's got the nicest gear stick really out of all the manual gearbox cars that we sell. Over to the centre then, electronic park brake, an econ function to reduce how aggressive the cruise control and air conditioner is, and we have more storage in through there with an adjustable armrest and drinks holder, which can double up into a double drinks holder. And this car hasn't been cleaned. I know you see little bits of dust around the video, that's because the car hasn't been cleaned. That's how it came in. It's really, really well looked after, this car. So there you go, that is our 2018 182 registered, August registered, 1 litre turbo VTEC Honda Civic. If you'd like any more information on the car, please do call, text, WhatsApp, whatever suits 086 843 1945. Or if the video has been useful to you on YouTube, please do like and subscribe. I think when you're buying a car, it's important to get a nice car that's been well looked after, it's one owner, but it's also important to buy from the right place as well. So we are a family-run business in operation for almost 70 years. And I've been here since 2007, so we try and do things right and we try and look after people. The only thing we can guarantee is that the after-sale service is always going to be there. So finance can be arranged, any trade-in information or finance information or anything like that, call, text, WhatsApp, let me know, 086 843 1945, 086 843 1945, sorry about that. Thanks for taking time to watch, hopefully the video's been useful.